Acts chapter 1 verse 8 says that you shall wait in the upper room and in Jerusalem, and you shall receive power when the Holy Spirit comes upon you, and you shall be witnesses for me in Jerusalem, Samaria, Judea, all over the world. The word power is dunamis. That's the one I want to talk about. It's, when it happened in the book of Acts, it was all played out exactly as what Jesus said. That's Acts 1. Acts 2, the Holy Spirit came down, was poured out on the day of Pentecost. They received power, they spoke in tongues, and they prophesied. And then the first church was born. 3,000 people were saved. 3,000 men were saved, I believe, when Peter stood up to expound on why this is only 9 o'clock. We are not drunk. We just endowed with new languages from God, because it's day of Pentecost. This is a Pentecostal gift, the gift of speaking in tongues. All right, that's power, one. And then after that, the church was birthed, and they were gathered together every day from house to house. They quickly grew to 5,000 people, and that is power number 2. That is real power. A lot of evangelism, you don't know how many people is going to stick around after a 5,000 people rally crusade, for example, maybe 10% of that or whatever. But this one, everybody stays intact and actually grew. The more people added in. That's what I loved about it. This real second power, okay? But the second power, in a way, is even more intense and powerful because they were gathered together, eating food, breaking bread together every day and pray together. We have trouble to get people to pray once a week together through Zoom, let alone meeting together physically praying. Guys, so if we have people gathered together 3 days a week, every week to pray together, physically together, I think revival will break out in New York City. So that's what I want to aim for. That this is inspirational. So guys, I'm going to continue to post it. I'm starting a church called Calvinism and Pentecostal. If you're interested, put your comments below. I want to gather like-minded people to pray together. So now is a time of grooming and praying. We want to really believe God. That's power number 2 from the Lord, from the day of Pentecost. Okay? And then there's numerous powers after that. Peter went out and healed the sick, the crippled man by the pool, another 2,000. And it just goes on. And of course, it transitioned finally to Paul, who was out of the world. He was even more powerful, more anointed, and wrought the most powerful